Good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year. So, this is New Year's Day here in the United States. I hope you can join me. I will leave this up on my YouTube channel. We're going to have a total body workout. My name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Super excited to be here. Great way to start the new year. Everybody can do this. No equipment, just body weight. You'll have a strength move with a power move with an option to take it a little bit higher. Don't have to. There's so many ways you can add intensity with just your arm movement. You don't have to jump. It can be totally joint safe. So let's get started. I'm going to remind you, if you have a fitness tracker, to turn it on. If you like tracking your workouts, I'm going to try to keep this to about 30 minutes. And let's go. We're going to take a nice big deep breath up and let it out. Inhale. Nice big breaths in and out. And let's just do that one more time. Arms at your side, roll those shoulders up and back. Nice big shoulder rolls. And then go the other way. We'll do a quick warm up. If you need more of a warm up, you can also take that. You can watch this once and then do it at your leisure. You can pause it, rewatch it as needed. Take a nice big deep breath up. Exhale and give me some nice arm circles with a toe tap. Feet apart, really reaching from the shoulder. If this is too much, just go right here with the shoulder roll. Good. 4, 3, 2. Let's go right into some squats right here. Take it down and up. You don't have to go too deep here. Good. If squats bother your knees, just go to a heel raise right here. This is fine. You can take the arms up and down. Okay? Doesn't have to be too big right now. Good. And then hold it down and tap those toes right and left. So in a squat, you're sitting back. Good. Weight in the heels. Tapping those toes, warming up the shins. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's march it out. I'm going to get that heart rate up a little bit more. Driving those knees up. Good. You don't need a lot of space today, just a little bit of clean space. If you have a mat or a towel, we will be going down on the floor a little bit. I'll give you loads of options. And we're going to take these knees up right here. Knee up, up. Totally low impact, just mobilizing that hip. Finding that connection to your core. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, march it out wide. Driving those knees up, emphasizing that upward movement. Good. Now hold it out wide. Take your toes towards me and just start to bend and straighten, alternating. Good. So you're sitting the hips back and you're warming up that inner thigh. Good. Toes face me. They can have a slight toe turn out here. Good. And if you want, you can add that little instep. Make it a little bigger. I'm going to add a little arm circle here. So we're going to go down, arm circle. Again, you take this at your own pace. All the intervals will be timed. I'm really going to try not to repeat anything unless we're doing something right and left. Good. Good. And take a deep breath up. Feet together. And good. One more time. Good. We're going to do low impact jacks just to get that heart rate up. So right here is fine. If you want to take it up to a higher impact, go to a regular jumping jack. Again, you can stay right here. I like it. I like to gradually bring my heart rate up. You can always lower the arms. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's go to knees up again. Knees up. Good. 4 more. 4, 3. Take it to a wide march right here. We're going to get those hamstrings. Arms go out, reach and pull. Pull. So get that heel up. Again, you can take this a little quicker. Also warming up the chest, shoulders back. 8 more. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and march it out. Inhale. All right. Get a drink of water. Have just a little bit of water with you. We're going to go right into our circuits. Okay. So the first one, we're going to try to get as much core standing as we can. First one is a rear lunge. I have my hands behind my head with a twist. So I'll do this from the front. Okay, this is gonna be 30 seconds, alternating. We take our right leg back and then twist over the front knee. So just take your time. I like to do this one first because it's kind of like an extended warm-up exercise. If you don't like having your hands behind your head, keep them right here. You got 30 seconds here. Good. Opening up those hips. Remember, when you do a rear lunge or any moving lunge, imagine your feet on a railroad track. So you have that little bit of a space. Good. Good. Chest is up. You should already feel your core here. Good. One more. It was probably a little longer than 30 seconds. Now we're going to take it to a little bit of a power move. Okay. So you're going to go back, knee up, together. Back, knee up, together. Now, I'm not really jumping this. You can do jump lunges if you want, but we are kind of still warming up. So just bring that knee up. I'll show you from the side. Having the hands behind your head will be harder. You can also pull that knee in. Lunge, knee, switch. Lunge, knee, switch. Again, we're just getting started. I want you to feel that core. And I want you to give, and I don't want you to jump right now. Just get that heart rate up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, moving on. You get a little bit of time in between. Next one is a lateral lunge with a knee crunch. This is my favorite. Hands behind your head. We're going to go out with our left leg. Lateral lunge, knee crunch. You can also take that arm down. You got 30 seconds each side. 30 seconds. Lateral lunge. Gets the inner thighs. Gets the core. Again, you can have your hands here. I like that little reach down. And remember, when you reach, you want to have a nice long back. You don't want to round those shoulders. So I don't care if you reach right here. That's fine. It's going to be a fast-paced workout. We only have 30 minutes or so. We're going to go right to the other side. Last one. Right to the other side. So you go down, reach. So again, you can guide it with that hand. Always feels a little bit better on one side than the other for me. Again, if you didn't like that knee up with that balance, just go to a toe tap. Push into that heel. Again, you can keep both hands behind your head the whole time. Just go down with a nice long back. I do like that reach. Feels natural on the body. Good. 2 more. Last one. Definitely great way to get the heart rate up without jumping. A little bit of fire now. Alternating lateral lunge. I'll show you some options. First one, really no jumping. Lateral lunge, reach. Okay. Great way to get that heart rate up. If you want to add a little pump in the center there, you do. Add it. 30 seconds. Not repeating anything. I'll show you another fun option. Lateral lunge, jack. Lateral lunge, jack. Now, you can make it harder by going faster, deeper. Again, this is a good option. Anytime you add those arms, heart rate's up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, you get about 15 seconds here. Moving on. Moving on to some squats. One of my faves. Again, if you don't like squats, I want you to do a good morning. Slight bend in the knee, hinging at the hip. Okay? Or you can do that heel raise. Okay? Loads of options here. All right, squats, 30 seconds. Now, we're not going to repeat this one because it's just going to be done to the center. We'll have a few more squats coming up. So this one's going to fly by. Ways you can make it harder, going deeper. Maybe lifting those arms. Notice when I touch the floor, I'm letting my legs bring me there. Okay, I want to keep my chest up. Now, our power move is going to be a squat jump or squat to a heel raise. It's coming up. We're going to go right into it. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Squat jump right here. If you don't like the jump, go to a heel raise. Squat, heel raise. That is a very powerful move. And if you are wanting to jump at some point, it kind of puts you in that perfect position. You can do these quick. Land in the squat. We got 10 seconds. So remember, you don't want to land like this. If you're going to jump properly, soft landing. 3, 2, 1, walk it out. 15 seconds. We're moving on. Next one is going to be walkouts, okay? Walkouts first, and then a burpee option. Walkouts are great to get used to having your hands in a plank. If you do not like a walkout, you can put your hands on a bench, or you can just kind of do a standing plank with those knees coming up, okay? I'm going to bend my knees. Here we go. I'm going to walk it out to a plank, walk it back, and stand. That's all it is. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can come up and add a little bit of arms. Good. Now our power move is going to be a burpee, but you can just continue with this, okay? So I'm going to show you the power move. So stay with that, or you're going to go up, you're going to jump back in and up, okay? Stick with either one. You can continue that walkout or do the burpee. You can also go down, walk, in, push into those heels, stand or jump. And then go with the other side. Come on. It's a lot of power to bring both feet in at the same time. Remember, if you jump, you're landing in that squat. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bonus. Walk it out. All right, 11 minutes in. Get a quick drink if you need it. I like it. Okay, lateral squats. All it is squat side to side. It's going to look like this. Squat, squat. Okay? Easy peasy. This is everybody's base move, which is more of a strength move. If you want to add something, add some arms. I'm going to keep my arms right here. Good. Good. Also, if you want to add some arms, maybe add a little punch, a little flurry. Now, our power move is going to be a drop squat, a heel click, or a lateral squat. I'm going to show you the drop squat first. Here we go. Here it is. Or you can keep going with the base. Okay? You want to make it harder? Click those heels. If you want to just keep going with that lateral jump, you're going to just add a little hop. Any one of those is fine. You got 30 seconds. Come on. I love the drop squat because you can make this more dynamic. You can also stay with that base move and just go a little quicker. 4, 3, 2, nice strong core. 1, you're out. Moving quick. All right. We're going down to a down dog to a plank walkout. Option, child's pose to up dog. Let me show you what that looks like. Child's pose to either up dog right here, or maybe you just hold a modified plank. Okay? Otherwise, we're going to go downward facing dog to plank. So we go down dog to plank. Now, if you wanted to add a push-up at the plank, you can. But our power move is going to be a shoulder push-up in downward facing dog. So just know that. You can also add maybe 2 shoulder taps, okay? If you just want to add something to that plank. But keep in mind, your feet are not that far apart, which is going to challenge you in the plank. Good. 3, 2, hold your down dog. You're gonna take your feet a little wider. Hands are a little wider. Up on your tippy toes, shoulder push up. Now, if you don't like this, keep going. You can be here, just with your hips up and a little push up. See how my hips are up? That's a modified version, okay? Keep going. I'm kind of leading with the top of my head. It's a little bit more shoulder, but it's definitely core. Feet are apart. Definitely get a lot more muscles here. It's going to drive your heart rate up. Again, do the modification, or you can always stay with the base. One more time. Good job. Walk it in, jump it in. Good. All right, moving on. You should feel those shoulders on fire. Next one, me skaters. I'll show you a modification, and then we're going to add a little power to make it harder. Okay, here's the skate, low impact. It's really like a step touch. My 30-second timer is starting now. If you want to bring it up a notch, make it a jump. I like to think of it as a one-legged squat. I'm going to show you from the side. So you're coming up off that heel. Again, you can have that toe back. Okay, you can still make it powerful. Come on. Think about going laterally. We're working in all planes today. Come on. That's how our body moves, right? We don't just move front and back. We move side to side. We twist, right? We turn around in our cars and get something from our back seat or look out of our mirror. 4, 3, 2, 1. The power move. Feet apart. We're just going to do a little ski jump here. If you don't like that, go back to the skater. Ready? Here we go. I like this little twist. Think about it as coming down to go up. You can also walk it, right? If you say, oh, I really like that movement, but I don't like the jump, you can modify everything. Keep your core tight. You can bring the arms down. Come on. Weight in the heels. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, walk it out. 16 minutes in. I'm trying to keep it to 30. All right. Next one. A curtsy. This one's going to take a little longer because it's a little bit more of a strength move. I think you're going to like it. Okay. So arms are up. Take your left leg back. Curtsy. All the curtsy is that front heel is down. Back heel up. Tap or curtsy knee. 30 seconds. You decide. If you are doing the tap, try to bring that hip up. Okay? If it's too much with your arms up, bring them down right there. Now, a little bit more balance. So you want to make sure that foot goes behind you. These are not quick. A lot of balance, core focus. Good. Every time I look forward, I lose my balance. I like to find a focal point on the floor. So just know that. If you're feeling imbalanced, just right here. Happens to all of us. Nobody's perfect. I'm certainly not. 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Pulse. Okay, now you have both feet down. You have your back. I'm going to show you from the side. Front heel. A little bit of an angle. You don't need to be too far here. Now you're going to pulse. This is your fire. You're going to feel that front glute. You can add more fire here. You can also add a little jump. But be careful on the jump. You want to land in that front heel. Keep the back heel up. Pulses or jumps. Come on. Just because I'm in the jump doesn't mean I can't say, oh, you know what? I'm going to go to a pulse. My legs are bringing me down. I'm not here. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Whew. We're going to do the other side. I'm going to give you a little break here. Catch your breath. How we doing? We're going to do the other side. It's amazing what you can do with body weight. Take this leg back. Arms up. Okay. Whoop, other leg. Sorry. Curtsy. Tap. I like to start with the tap. You have 30 seconds here. Now, probably noticing your balance is better on one side. You do have a little hang time here. So again, you can do that tap maybe every other. You could tap and bring it back. I'm going to show you from the side again. Getting that twist is a little harder. Again, arms can be here. Okay, and you can bring that tap up. I'm showing a lot of options, so bear with me. 3, 2, hold that curtsy. And your front knee is pushing not towards the toe, but you're kind of trying to keep it over that heel. Pulse it down. Here's your fire. You'll find you want your hips facing front. Sometimes in a curtsy, I see this too far back. Everybody's a little different. Here's your fire. Remember, you can add that jump. Come on. Push into that front heel. Remember, you can stay right here. You don't even have to add arms. You can keep your arms up, whatever feels best. 4, 3, push into this heel. 2, 1. Whew. Shake it out. Definitely a challenge there. And I know I showed a lot. Try to just pick 1 or 2 and stick with it. Awesome. All right, one more before we go to the floor. We're going to do a shuffle and a tap down. Depends on how much space you have. Okay, that is your first move. And then we'll add on to it. Okay, so I'm going to go to the end of my space, shuffle, tap. Now, if you have more room, maybe you shuffle twice. Okay, but you want to keep your chest up. Right there. You can make it faster. You can race people in your house. You can go right here with 1. Just depends how much space you have. You don't have to touch the floor. You can stay right here and squat. You can do it this way, squat. This way, squat with no jump at all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, our power move, all right, is just going to be a squat with a knee lift. I know it's a little different, okay, and I'll show you a harder option, a Heisman. You can be here, okay, if you like that little fast footwork on your feet. If you don't like that, squat knee. Over there. 30 seconds, go. Heisman is lateral movement. 1, 2 knee, 1, 2 knee. You can add arms. Again, this is a fun one to mirror somebody. Okay, here's your option. Keep going. 15 more seconds. I'm doing a squat knee. I'll show you from the side. You can be right here. That's going to definitely get your heart rate up. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Breathe. We're going to go down to the ground. Almost 23 minutes. We're in a good spot. How are we doing? Get some water. All right. Rounding it out with some floor work and a little extension work, which I believe is so important. When your heart rate comes down, come on down. Breathe. All right, first one is going to be a sit up to a punch. If that doesn't work for you, you're going to be right here with punches here, okay? Otherwise, you go down, down. You have 30 seconds here. 30 seconds. So remember your modification is maybe right here. If you need a break, you come up, bring it down. Remember, you're in this kind of leaning back position, working your core. Okay? Now, with the sit-up, I'm keeping my head up and looking at my toes. If you need to bring your head down, go ahead, but try not to jerk it up. You want to nod that chin first. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Sit up, give it a little stretch. We're gonna flip over to a superhero position, which is so amazing to do for low back health, okay? I'm gonna show you lots of modifications here. Okay, so we're gonna come out, toes are pointed. We're gonna lift your right arm and your left leg. You're gonna have your nose facing down. So we're gonna lift your right arm, left leg. Great way. You don't have to come up too high. Your hips are down, your ribs are down, and you're resisting. So you're lifting the chest, but you always have one hand and one toe on the floor. If you wanna make this harder, you're gonna come up on like a little pullback. Just gives you a little bit of postural work. Again, you can do this with one foot. I want you to just find what works for you here. You can do this with one leg at a time. I like this one. Again, if this is too much, you want to keep your abdominals in. Our power move is going to be swimming, but you can stay with any of these. Hold it out. So swimming, you're going to lift everything up, reach to the crown of the head, and you're going to keep stable here so you're not rocking side to side. Again, this can be here, okay? One, 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 one. Maybe you pick up the pace. You want to think about lifting through the chest. This is going to drive your heart rate up. So lift the chest. You're not lifting your head. Again, if you need to, you can swim the legs. You can leave the legs down and swim the arms. Whatever works best for you here. Keep your abs pulled in. 3, 2, 1. Sit back into child's pose. It's nice to get some length and flexion here before we move on. We're almost there. We are almost there. All right, next one. You're going to be on your back again for some bicycles. I'll show you loads of options. We're going to be here for 45 seconds. Option 1, here, or maybe you just twist, or maybe you bring the knee up, okay? Keeping your chest lifted. Okay, lots of options there. Option 2, you're here with the legs up, a traditional bicycle, one leg out, one leg in. Option 3, to make it harder, you're in like a hollow hold and you bring it in. These are harder, so go to whatever option works for you. I'm going to show all 3 again. Sometimes when you do this one, you're like, man, isn't that the same thing as a bicycle? It's harder because we stay in that hollow hold. So a regular bicycle, you start here, one knee in, one leg out. Again, you can have your legs up a little higher. It's a great way to start with bicycle if you're progressing from here. I tend to like this option with the leg lift because it's a little bit more of a step towards a bicycle, but you can be right here, tapping the outside, or just twisting. 4, 3, 2, hug your knees in, roll it up. You can always roll to your side to come up. We're going to be in an elbow plank, okay? So a little gentler than being on the hands. Okay, so elbow plank, hip rock. You can do this on your knees or toes. So modified elbow plank, you're here, okay? Try not to be up here. Get a little bit gentler, okay? And you can just rock those hips side to side. Still working that core, okay? Otherwise, you're here. Press into the front of your foot, into the toes, and then you're just going to go side to side. Now, you don't have to go too deep. I've seen also this version that I like, where you roll. So if this is more comfortable for you, maybe you do this option, okay, where you open. So you have lots of options here. So you can do this with stacked feet, okay? You can do it with staggered feet. So my feet are stacked here. Again, you can do it right here, okay? Or come up with one leg. I like to give as many options because I know you may be watching this once. So one knee bent and one leg straight, okay? Either one, okay? 4. I'm gonna go back to this one, the original. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Child's pose, that was a tough one. Also works the chest and the shoulders. Good job. All right. We're gonna be One more exercise. All right, and then maybe we'll throw in a little bonus, okay? We're gonna be on our elbows right here. You're gonna bring your heels together, press out and in. Try not to arch your back. Option here, if you want, knee drops from this position. And believe me, I am feeling this fire right here. So right here, or you're gonna have your knees apart, pressing out and in. What you're looking for here is not to extend the spine. So you're looking to keep that pelvic tilt, keeping lifted through the chest and not sinking into your shoulders. So we're just keeping the core tight here. I'm going a little slower, which is a little harder. You don't have to go too low. Wherever you go, that keeps that spine from arching. As I exhale, I'm really breathing into my lower abs. 2, 4, and 1. Bring it in. Good job. Whew. All right. We're going to hold a plank, any plank you want, high plank, low plank, 45 seconds, and we are done, and then we'll stretch it out. 30 minutes and 25 seconds. All right. So high plank, you're going to be right here. You can hold any plank you want. You can add some shoulder taps. That's fine too. You can go high to low. So you can go to that army crawl and then come up and then alternate arms. You can really do anything here. What I'm looking for is a challenge for you, and I'm looking for you to have good form. Breathe, hands below your shoulders, roll to those toes. Again, if this is just like, wow, I can't do it, come to your knees. Or if you don't like hands, you're right here, okay? Maybe you want to just hold a low plank, but you don't want your hips up here. Bring it down. A great option is just anytime you just need to. A knee plank, you really feel that fire. 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Sit back into child's pose. Excellent job. Let's stretch out the obliques here. So we're in child's pose. You can have your knees apart, and you're going to bring your hands to the right. Stretching out those obliques. Other side. Awesome job. And come back to center. Have a seat. Great job. All right, we're going to stretch out the upper body. If sitting like this is bothering you, you can have your legs in front or sit up on a block. Right hand down, left arm up. And then put that hand on your head. Take a nice stretch for your neck. This hand can stay at your side or go behind. If you need additional stretching, please take it. Let's go to the other side. What a great way to start the new year. My core is still engaged. Hand right on your head. Press that elbow down. Shoulder down. Again, you can take this hand behind. Nice job. All right. Let's reach those legs out in front for a hamstring stretch. First, you're going to bend the knees and just come down to a nice little low back stretch. You can grab your toes here, but the knees are bent, stretching a little bit more low back here. As you feel comfortable, straighten those knees and bring your chest down. They don't have to be straightened all the way, as long as you feel that stretch in the hamstrings. You can also be up here if it's too much pressure on your low back. Nice job. All right, let's take one leg across for a nice little twist here. Pull that leg in and sit up tall. You can also take that hand behind as long as you're not back here. Exhale, open the chest. Let's go to the other side. So keep energy in that bottom leg. This might just be enough of a stretch for you. You could just hug that knee in, take that hand behind, really reach up through the crown of the head. I'm going to feel a nice stretch through the outer thigh and the glute here. Good. And come center. Let's stretch out the quads real quick. I like to do this on my side. The knee is facing front, the hip is facing front, and I'm up on my elbow. You could also do this standing. Go to the other side. Again, if you need more stretches, please take them. Stretching and mobility is such an important part of your week. Try to get one stretching yoga class in or session in a week. I'm going to try to add more of that here on this channel. Good. All right, let's sit in the butterfly stretch, the soles of the feet together. Again, you don't need to overdo anything. This may be enough of a stretch for you. I have super tight hips, so this is just about enough for me. Sitting up tall. Again, if you feel like you need a little more, fold forward. You're going to feel a little bit more stretch in the low back. Just be careful. All right, take a deep breath up. Exhale, make sure you take some more water in. If you feel like you need some protein, try to get a little meal in within an hour or two with some protein in it. We did total body today. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's amazing what our body can do without any equipment. So I hope you enjoyed it. Happy New Year, everybody. More to come. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.